Okay, it's got center. Okay. So they tell on video she's gonna be the center. Yeah. They chose. It's 2-1. You have no choice. Yeah, you were amazing in that music video. Dang. So she didn't make money from that music video. But she was so good. Also, she made more than one song when she was older. You're gonna be the center by the end of this episode. Yeah. Yo, they coaxed her into being the center. Miss Skill Unskillful and Miss Tone Deaf. Wow. Oh, there's I's poster in the background. Ah, oh, dang. You're not true to yourself. Shouldn't they practice to sing though too? Why? What's his name? Peon. Peon used to be a professional dancer. He's gonna be like, y'all horrible. Oh, they need stamina. Oh god, why does he sound like Ronald McDonald met Mickey Mouse? Oh my god. I mean, y'all gonna perform live in like thousands of people. You gotta be prepared. Why does he sound like that? She doesn't want to be the center of attention. Yeah, the face of the group, basically. If Peon says you're amazing, you're amazing. You actually hate Bub? Oh, I mean, can you really hate Peon? He's her fan. How are Bell Pop? No, I can understand. Oh God. How do you know that she doesn't like those things? Fall for what? Cast Aqua for Peon? I mean, he got the money too, so wait a minute. You said he's the same height as Aqua. Wait, hold on. That hold on. Don't tell me it's Aqua inside that mask. What? Yeah. Yeah, they, even though she says all those things about Aqua, she still likes him. Yeah. Is freaking Aqua inside the mask. Wait, hold on, what? I knew it. Aqua was in the suit. Can we see Peon's face? And he's impersonating his voice. Who says Aqua doesn't have talent to be an actor? Oh, he was doing this because Kana, yeah. He thinks Kana doesn't like him. Who was that? Why did they censor? Why did who is ever who? Why did they censor that word? Was it Daiso? She wanted to be an idol for a long time, even in her first life. And then she saw I on TV. If her first love was Aqua in his first life. What? He was her first love? No way. Everyone sees a child out there, but they don't see her for her. That's painful. Don't tell me she. And she realized it was Aqua. And they say sleep is important, huh? Yeah, y'all two did. Kana didn't. Yeah, she nah. Then why they can't? Yeah, where they go change? They changed with all the other idols? Dang. What? There's no what type of venue is that then? Oh, so the famous groups get their own dressing rooms, and everybody who isn't is treated like trash. To this day, I still don't know what happened to her husband. Like, did they divorce or something? Oh yeah, she's 17. I forgot. Oh dang. Like, you guys put unrealistic expectations on a kid. Like, come on. Like, come on. And she had this unnecessary pressure on her. Past her prime, bro. She's still underage. Oh my god. They're performing so late and they had to come so early. Nah, man. Oh wow. Kind of stop lying. Well, they got your back. Oh boy. Right. She's still young. It's only natural for you to. I love that. I love that, Ruby. I love that. You're not gonna always succeed on your first try. Like, come on, go out, have fun, and learn from your experience. That's really it. Oh, that's what they were wearing in the opening. Mmm. Oh, episode 10 pressure. Yeah, they felt the pressure, right? Okay, so basically, this entire episode really played into Kana's anxiety pretty well. And I think anybody, a lot of people can relate to Kana, especially in this episode, okay? In terms of the emotional impact, it's pretty, it hit pretty hard, just like episode 6 and 7 did, but not in the most depressive way, right? As we all know, since Kana's character has been introduced since episode 1, right? We first were introduced to her as a child actor, and she was part of that little small movie along with Aqua and Ruby, right? And we obviously, she was there when I died and everything, that sort of thing. And now they meet her 10 years later in high school and all that stuff, and we've heard and seen how her career from child acting days has dwindled to basically nothing, okay? Simply because they don't see the spark in her. And seeing that and reacting to that is the unnecessary pressure that adults in the industry, and not only just the industry but any aspects in your life, even when you're at home going to school, um is completely uncalled for. Because it's either obviously they're looking for money because they have to, the other bigger high ups and all that stuff, but to expect a child to be something other than a kid and always supposed to be perfect, okay, there's no mistakes allowed, and then she has to be aware of her surroundings, of how the adults will feel in that atmosphere, because she feels like if she slips up, everyone would walk away. And that's exactly what happened. So she was never given a chance, and on top of that, her mother had to go and take care of her sickly father, Kana's grandfather, and everything. So she didn't have anyone to rely on, both on the family side or friend side. She grew up lonely, having to carry her own baggage, her own weight, and she always would put blame on herself, for not meeting anyone's expectations, failing to make everyone around her feel good, okay, and feeling like she's a complete failure because she's not what they want her to be. She can never be true to herself, and that can lead to a very damaging character in the long run, because no one actually cares for you. They always expect you to be this type of person and never see you for who you truly are. It gives you a false sense of character that she always has to put on this facade, okay? And no one tries to look beyond that. And as an actor, you always have to put on many faces, many masks, okay, in front of the camera. There was no one to hold her hand or tell her, hey, everything is going to be okay. It's rough out there and all that, but we have your back. And I'm really glad for Ruby, as even though Ruby, out of everybody, is possibly the most naive, I think she's possibly the most emotionally intelligent character in this entire show, because she's gone through the same thing as Aqua. Yes, Aqua is the more intelligent one. He's the one that's coming up with the mastermind ideas and all that stuff. But I think Ruby is able to look at a lot of stuff in terms of how a character feels and pinpoint, saying, hey, you're not feeling okay. You're not doing okay. Or do you want me to help you? She'll pat you on the back. She'll have your back. Okay. And she clearly saw that with Ruby. She's as equally nervous. Mind you, remember, Memcho as well. But remember, Ruby, from what we know, since she was first introduced, she's always wanted to be an idol, and she knows where her own shortcomings are. And she looks at Ruby and saying, I know what your strengths are. Yeah, you have your weaknesses. I know where your shortcomings are, but you also have your strengths, and you should exemplify on that. You should be proud of that, you know? So I'm really glad by the end of the episode, she was able to bring Kana out of her funk and just tell her, like, even if we do fail, which calls to a lot of us always trying to like make everything work the first time at 100%, but success can happen if we don't fail along the way, and fail and have fun. Okay, this is their first time. They're not going to be the Bikomachi that grew from nothing into something big until, unfortunately, the passing of Ai. But they're basically a new idol group. Give yourselves grace. That's the thing that Kana has been missing. She doesn't give herself grace, and hopefully this experience would allow her to do so. Okay, so from the looks of it, we only have one more episode to go, because it's 11 episodes. Remember, episode 1 was the hour and 30 minutes long premiere. So next week is going to be the last episode of Oshi no Ko, and I'm pretty excited. I don't know if it's going to be like episode 1 in terms of length, or it's going to be like the rest of the episodes, 24-25 minutes, but we'll see when we get to next week for the finale. Guys, do tell me in the comment section below how you felt about this week's episode of Oshi no Ko episode 10. What do you think is going to happen for the final episode? Do you think they're going to make it? They're going to wow a crowd, or are they going to have still a long way to go? The links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy-chan of Enemy Legends, and I will see you guys later. Bye! With